Alright folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. My name is Drake, I am the Farming Aviator. We are back here on Griffin, Indiana, doing our survival roleplay series. We are in the case Magnum, getting this sunflower field planted. We have, this is the bigger of our sunflower fields. We just got done with that one last episode. It is the same day and everything. I want to get this field done so we can move on to our corn planting. Let's get to it. Guys, so we are working on this sunflower field, getting this planted using the Case Magnum MX285 and the Kinze planter. This combo is working pretty good. I'll be excited when we can eventually upgrade the planter and planting tractor. Crop prices this year are looking like they're going to be pretty good, so we'll see what we can make off of the sunflowers and corn that we harvest. First we gotta get those in the ground. Temperatures right now, if you look in the upper right hand corner, third bar from the center, you can see the temperatures there. The top one is outside temp, bottom one is ground temp. We're at 48 degrees Fahrenheit. I think sunflowers requires 45 degrees or above to germinate. And then we'll take a look at corn in a second here. I believe it is 50 degrees or above to germinate. So let's get the tractor turned here. There we go. And if we take a look, yeah, corn and soybeans are both above 50, so we gotta wait probably another day or so for those temperatures to come up. We are in the planting season for it. Like I said, we probably gotta wait another day or two. Temperatures today in the mid 60s, tomorrow looks like mid upper 70s. So we should get there tomorrow, I would think, and then we can get into corn planting. So we don't, let's see, we're about the halfway mark on this field, and I think we'll have enough seed, sunflower seed, to make it to the end of the field. As you see, we're not using very much liquid fertilizer at all. After this pass, I'll go ahead and pull up the precision farming tab. We'll take a look at our field view for that. See how our nitrogen levels look here. So if we take a look here, yeah, about that halfway mark, maybe a little bit less. As you can see here, we didn't do anything with pH levels, with nitrogen levels. Looking pretty good. You can see we're adding a decent amount, but it doesn't require a whole lot. It's like 120 mostly for that soil type. The rest of that's 80 in this other soil type. You can see that corresponds with these different soil types. So that's what we're looking at for that. So we won't really need to fill up the liquid fertilizer probably till we do corn. I was thinking about doing slurry, but I don't think I will this year. I want to get those crops in the ground as soon as possible so we can make sure we harvest them on time. getting to the end here. There we go. So we take a look. I'm thinking that we're gonna need a different harvester. I was looking at one of these smaller ones, but I also saw these case planters, probably the 7150, a little bit bigger. This one would probably be just a little small for what I want, but maybe the 7150 case planter, something like that. In order to buy these, we're gonna have to take out a bigger loan. So we're probably gonna be trending in that direction because we do need to get a harvester. I want to get a bigger harvester, and I want to get rid of that grain wagon. I think we're gonna need something better. Probably a grain truck would be great. Something like that to haul our grain. I think that would probably work best. So we're going to be looking at that over the summer, see if we can't find some good deals on harvester and stuff. Maybe we'll do some grass work. We do have quite a bit of grass around our farm. Take a look. We have this whole section right here doesn't have any trees, and all the way back and around here. I think we'd end up leasing all of that equipment though, so we'll have to see where our finances are at and how much it would cost to lease all that. So we'll definitely be looking, at that. Down to 35% on our seed here. Ooh, I don't know if we are gonna make it. Let's keep going and see if we can get this field finished. Alright guys, well we're getting down to 10% here. We just have maybe 2 more passes, a pass and a half, something like that. So we have enough sunflower seeds to get this field planted, and we'll be done with sunflower planting. This is going to be a good crop to harvest this year. It looks like sunflower prices are up, corn prices are up, so it's going to be a good harvest year. So hopefully we'll be able to take out a lot of that debt that we're going to accumulate here. Right now it's only at $250,000, which isn't bad. I think by the end of summer it's probably going to be up to $500,000. We'll see. We'll see how much money we need to spend here to get started. So I'm going to finish up this last pass and a little bit, whatever quarter left that we have. And we'll head back up to the farm and hop in the big bud for the last time this spring. Alright guys, we are back on the farm here. Let's swing this one all the way around. Get it parked up over on this side. I'm already thinking we're going to need some more storage. We are already running out. But I also want to get a sprayer, a pressure washer, because our equipment is getting dirty. Let's see here, where's the best place to put that? Be next to the windmill. I feel like that's not a good spot. Maybe right here on the corner. That might be a good idea. Let's take a look here. Let's go with this one right here. Yeah, I think that's a good place for it. Alright, so let's hop into Big Bud here. And I want to get this disc in the garage here. We need to work on a few little things on it, just to make sure it's running in top shape. Let's see. Over there. we go. We can spray this off while we're at it. I just want to give it a quick rinse so it's not dirty all of the time. Alright, let's repair this. Alright. Let's head down to that last field that needs cultivating. Alright, here we go. This field won't take very long at all. Let's get this unfolded. Yeah, this is going to be real quick. So guys, for those of you that don't know, the Big Bud is kind of an iconic tractor. I think it was made in the 70s, don't quote me on that, but it's designed to be a high horsepower tractor. It's articulating and really cool tractor for its time. There's still a few working on farms today. Kind of a more famous one is the Welker Farms out in Montana. They run the Big Bud tractors. I think they got a 450, 650, and a 500, if I remember right. So they're still running Big Bud tractors. I think we're gonna be running this on our farm for a while till we can upgrade it. Probably gonna be one of the later things we upgrade, just because we won't need anything higher horsepower for a little while yet. So until we start upgrading our tillage equipment. So once we get bigger fields, then we'll start to worry about that. So this let's see here. This field won't take long at all, and then we'll be into corn planting. It's only 11 o'clock today, so we got a lot of daylight left, and we gotta wait to get that corn in the ground. So we'll have to kind of decide, see what we want to do. All right, yeah, this disc is definitely running a little bit quicker, which is nice. I think it's supposed to run about 11 miles an hour, so we were doing like 9, so we fixed it up, and it's definitely working a little bit better. Ooh, although we're missing some here. There we go. I like that we went with the floaters on this Big Bud. It looks really cool. They had options for triples and big duals. But I definitely like the floaters. Those look cool. Alright, let's see here. So guys, I'm thinking about, we do have a chicken coop on our farm. And I've never really done chickens at all. So I'm thinking we might buy some chickens soon. See if we can't get some farm fresh eggs and sell those at market. I think those do sell pretty good on this map, so we may have to do that we'll worry about once we get all our corn planting done and everything, and we'll take a look at buying some chickens. I think all they take is wheat, so we'd have to either plant some wheat. Oh, going crooked here, we're gonna miss a little bit there. That's okay though. We're gonna have to look at just buying some wheat or chicken feed. Not sure what it comes in as, and then once we do, maybe we'll plant some winter wheat and just save that for chicken feed. So we'll kind of see. Maybe we want to go in that direction. I've thought about doing cows or pigs, but we have to build our own buildings for that. So we'll kind of wait and see where this farm takes us. And there's a lot of room here. Maybe in the future we'll have to widen this field, and so we get up closer to the edge of the trees and stuff, and make a little more use of it, because that's a lot of farmland that we're not using. Kind of same thing with that other field over there. Get a little bit closer to the creek, so something we'll have to think about. Alright guys, so something exciting going on. I did end up buying a new PC, a little bit nicer gaming PC. So I will be getting a new PC and then putting out more higher quality videos, hopefully. I have a laptop I'm running this game on right now, so I have the settings turned down just a little bit. So I'm excited to see once I get that how the video turns out and stuff. But it's gonna be, I think, another month before it comes in. Sorry, I'm gonna have to wait a little while for that, unfortunately. But I'm excited to get that new setup and put out some nicer videos for you guys. Let's see, don't run into the bridge. See if we miss it. Yep. Alright guys, so we don't have much left. Just that little section right down there. I'm gonna get this done, and then we'll probably fast forward through the rest of today. I'm tempted to do get some slurry down just because it's cheaper. Probably won't be worth it. Alright guys, so we got this last little bit to get done, a few spots we missed, and then we're going to be done with the big bud for the rest of the spring and summer. I think I'm going to fast forward through the rest of the day because all we got left is corn planting. We already decided we're just going to use the fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and use that instead of putting any slurry down or anything like that. I think it would just be worth it to use that. The reason I think about putting slurry down is because it is a lot cheaper. Oops, sent you guys through the trees. It is a lot cheaper, but we already purchased liquid fertilizer and we're not using that much anyways. So I think it would be just fine using that. So got one more patch here to get, and then we'll be all done. We'll get this back up to the farm. Alright guys, we're back up at the farm. We're going to park this right next to our plow here. We are going to need some storage pretty quickly. We might look into that this summer. So I don't want all this equipment sitting outside, so we'll have to look into another little building here. Maybe tearing some of these down. That was kind of close in, but that should be fine. Let's park the big bud under the shed here. I want to wash this off good though. This is a really cool mod. Glad I downloaded this. And something different. I haven't used any of the big bud tractors, any of my series. I'm kind of glad I decided to go with Case. I was thinking about doing John Deere. Because I really haven't done John Deere since one of my first series. But a lot of guys do John Deere. And they don't do Case or anything like that. There's a few guys out there that do Case and stuff. And so I thought about doing a Challenger too, but we'll probably I like throwing in a Challenger tractor and doing something like that. But yeah, definitely doing something different using the big bud, and we're gonna go all out on the Case farm. So I'm thinking, why don't we just buy some chickens now? We might as well. Oh boy. Yep. That's not good. Let's see what happens when I get this, we're gonna lose all that seed. But, yeah, we'll have to get that off of there. I wonder, maybe we should just get some chickens now. All they do is take some seed. Let's see here. White leghorn. This is the bird choice. If your eggs atop your priorities, this breed requires less feed than any other breeds. Man, we might just have to do that. $6 a chicken, not bad. That's a meat breed. Rhode Island red. Both eggs and meat. And then a rooster. I would say, let's just do a couple of roosters. And then a bunch of white longhorns, or white leghorns. We won't spend too much money on this and get a bunch of eggs. There we go. Not even sure how many chickens that is. Alright, here we go. We got a bunch of them. Look at that. Alright, so we need to get some feed. I think our tractor is down at the shop, so I'm going to see if we can get a ride down there, and we'll just carry the seed back on the pallet for it. Alright guys, we got down here. As you can see, I'm also speeding up time. I got it on 30 times just because we don't have anything else to do today. So, except we'll get some seed here and then get it back up. Let's take a look. We can get a bigger pallet. Premium chicken food. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Might as well put some wrap around it, make sure they stay on there. And there we go. I think just for now we'll need just one. Hopefully this tractor can lift it. I've had issues with some of these being too heavy. Get that lined up. Oh boy. Not good. Let's see, I might be able to transport it just like this. We better put our flashers on and our beacon. It's probably a little hard on the tractor, being this heavy. But let's get this back up to the farm and get our chickens fed. Alright guys, well I ended up having to reset the pallet fork and send it all the way back to the shop to get it off of the pallet. Like I said, gotta love those physics. So we're gonna head down there, pick that back up, and drop this trailer off and sell this trailer. Because I know I'm not gonna want to use this. I do want to get a grain truck, like I said, and use that. So we're gonna head down there. We'll see you guys over at the shop. Alright, we got our pallet fork picked up. Let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and repair it. $71. We take a look. Value is $306. Oh man, it may not be even worth selling this. We'll sell it anyways. Alright. Let's head back to the farm, take those pallets off the pickup truck, and we'll get the planter filled up, get that all ready for tomorrow. Alright, let's see here. See if we can't get this picked up. There we go. And let's go around this side and get it. Alright, here we go. Let's find a good place for this. Probably under the shed. So I do want to keep it covered. Alright. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Alright guys, we might as well park this tractor in the shed here. And let's get some sleep and we'll get at corn planting first thing in the morning. Alright guys, it's the next morning. As you can see, it's 55 degrees ground temp, so we are good to get the corn in the ground. Top in the Magnum here. Get this warmed up while we wash it off here. We're going to hold off on the liquid fertilizer. Hold off on filling that up because I do know we have plenty. We're just going to hit the small field, get that small little field that we just cultivated, get that planted, and then we'll get the big field planted in the next episode. Let's wash this planter off. We don't want it super dirty every time we plant. Get some of these mud and dirt cleaned out of these row cleaners, these planting units. They don't get gummed up. There we go. Alright guys, I'll see you down at the field. Alright guys, so interesting thing I was just thinking about while we get this unfolded is that we won't need a grain head at all. We're just using the row head for harvesting corn and sunflowers. So we only need to buy one head this year, which will be nice. So I'm thinking we probably will try and find a used case combine, see if we can't find one like that 7150 I saw, and try that. Let's see, let me get my cruise control set here. There we go, planting corn. So guys, I'm definitely liking this survival setup that we have so far. This Kinze planter, the case Magnum. We'll see what kind of harvester we get, but I'm glad we went with the Big Bud too. That's going to be a good tractor to grow into in this series. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you guys liking this survival roleplay series? Is it interesting, or do you guys like seeing the big style farm? You know, I'm hoping with this series we'll eventually grow it out to the big style farm. But we'll have to kind of wait and see how this goes and see how much money we can make with this series. So we are getting that corn planted. It is looking good here. We're gonna pull a little bit onto the gravel road here, but that's all right. Let's see, drop that down. Got this huge divot right here. That may be hard for the head to get, so we'll kind of go right on the edge of that. Go right down this edge. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Interesting thing, it'd be nice to get a newer Magnum. This one doesn't really have any of the fancy screens you see, so it's all really just by this older style planting method. We still got GPS, but no screens to tell us with field view or anything. I'm just using my iPad to kind of make sure that we're getting everything planted. That's plugged into the GPS unit, so it's not super sophisticated, but it is pretty much working. So like I said, once we get newer equipment, I want to eventually get that newer case planter, and that'll help us a lot and be a little bit more precise and hopefully increase our yield. Alright, there we go. Let's get lined up on this edge. Oh, so this field we don't really need GPS. It is a smaller field, so I'm just going lining everything up by that looks about right. So yeah, hopefully we were accurate enough to get everything planted here. Also, you can see, look off to our right, our sunflowers are starting to come in, so they're looking pretty good. We'll have to check those out once we get this field planted. Get this folded up. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss any more videos. This is going to be a fun series. And if you guys have any requests, let me know. Hit the comment section. And let me know what you think of the series so far. Next video, we're going to be planting the other cornfield. And we'll kind of play by ear, see what else we want to do. Maybe do some grass work. I'm thinking maybe we should cut all the grass on our property and do some maybe silage bales or something and sell those. We could do some hay bales, so we'll see. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time on Griffin, Indiana. Thanks for watching.